Are there any notable wide receivers? Julio Jones, A.J. Green, maybe Odell Beckham, even though he is currently on IR. Are there any notable headline marquee-like wide receivers that potentially get moved, or is that all talk right now, you think? And are the Packers going to make an all-out play for a wide receiver, you think?
I think that they would be interested, but the question is whether they'll actually do it. And it's hard to give you absolute answers here, Pat, because things change and situations are fluid. I know you want hard answers. Look, I think Green Bay is going to make calls on wide receivers. We'll see whether they get one done. If they trade Frazier Green, he's not known for his blocking. He's a great receiver. I love A.J. Green. I think he's enormously gifted. Green Bay already has one receiver that's not a huge fan of blocking, and I think they want to run the football there a little bit. So I don't know if that gets done, but they have to be making calls on wide receivers, in my mind. I don't know that they were in on Quan Alexander. So,
Shefty, they got to do something. They got to do something.
Listen, they got a chance, and they lost yesterday, and the defense needs to be a bit more aggressive and play tougher and better, and they can use some talent. They can use a wide receiver. They can use a defensive playmaker.
I agree completely, Shefty. Let's talk about in the NFC, because you alluded to it. The Seattle Seahawks got better, okay? The Saints just got better today. The top echelon of the NFC, everybody's making moves. Tampa Bay Buccaneers bringing Antonio Brown. What was the behind-the-scenes conversations? Because as you reported, the Seattle Seahawks were also interested. Pete Carroll even came out and said, we are in this thing. Was there any other teams that you know of that were also interested, or was Antonio Brown and Tom Brady pretty much a done deal?
Well, I think that was the way it was always going to go, Pat. But I think Green Bay made a call to Antonio Brown. I think that they checked in. I don't think it ever went anywhere, but they did check in to see if he'd have any interest in going to Green Bay. And I think if you're Antonio Brown, you probably would rather go to Tampa than Green Bay.
Yeah. Jeez, that's a heartbreak. We got an owner of the Green Bay Packers here who just heard that. And
you know what? Listen. What's the owner's name?
Ty.
Ty?
Yeah.
Ty's got to get on the phone. If you're an owner of a team,
Ty's been on the phone.
Ty's got to get on the phone and make that deal. That's Ty's fault, okay? He's got nobody to blame but himself there, Pat.
He got 3 text messages and a call while we were talking to him right there.
He's about to break some news.
Something's about to pop off in the Schefter world right there. How about the Packers potentially giving a call to Antonio Brown?
Oh,
love that.
That's a good little piece of information. So now maybe you get off Gunther a little bit. He has tried to make a couple plays. Now, he wasn't in the Quan Alexander conversation, which just took place with the Niners sending him down to the Saints. But, boy, it sounds like Gunther is trying to get better over there.
Okay. I mean, do something. You know? I mean, calling Antonio Brown doesn't do a goddamn thing. Go out and get Julio.
Hey.
Get Julio, damn it. They just need to do something.
It was interesting, though, that Aaron dropped Julio's name on the show last week, right?
Oh, yeah.
I mean, he did. On our show, he said when there's star players like Julio, you know, you do probably change some things whenever treating him or whatever. And I didn't even know he said it for some reason. I was pulled a Connor or whatever. I didn't hear what he said. And we moved on afterwards. And I listened to the clip back on Twitter, and I was like, oh, my God. Like, I should have followed up immediately there with Julio. I dropped the ball there. That's potentially the entire conversation right now, today, and tomorrow, if we get that out of Aaron. But now he potentially has COVID and is almost dead because the guy in the huddle with him has COVID. I mean, so that's on me. I want to let you know I still have places to grow in this particular world. But him dropping that Julio was not an accident there by Aaron Rodgers. He's way too smart to do that.
You alluded to it, too. Don't you think, like, when you see that the Seahawks are making moves, the Buccaneers are making moves, the Saints are making moves, the Niners are making moves, like, even if you don't want to, don't you have to fucking go out and get better?
No, because we build this team from the draft, okay? We don't need any outside sources coming in here. This is the Green Bay Packers we're talking about. We build from within. Ty?
I'll stay optimistic for the next 27 hours or so, but oh boy, if they don't do anything.
You're going to lose it, huh?
If they don't do anything.
Well, tomorrow, Tuesday, November 3rd, biggest day in America's history, NFL trade deadline time.
I might not vote if they don't do anything.
Whoa, Ty. Are you shitting me?
Oh, you wouldn't.
What the hell?
Did you see what Javon Williams did to a guy who said that?
Yeah, I did. But I don't think he was registered to vote, and I am, so.